My name is Tolu, and this is my IVF story. I got married at the age of 25. To some people, it was early. To some people, it was late. But to me, I got married when I felt I was ready. I got married to my school boyfriend, who I dated for 10 years. And throughout those 10 years, we barely had sex. And I never took him because we were very, very careful. We got married after my husband Uche became a son, and after I secured an average paying job in an accounting firm. Everything was so fast, like so sweet. And that was the best time of my life. We agreed on no children for 1 year because we wanted to enjoy ourselves as married couples, no longer boyfriend and girlfriend, like husband and wife. And we did. That 1 year was the happiest year of my life. But after that, we were ready. Or at least I thought we were. I was 27 then. Then I started tracking my ovulation, watching my body closely. And one day, I noticed the signs and we decided to try. Then I was so sure it would happen because I was ready to become a mom. One, I've never had an abortion or any serious infection. Nothing. I believed my body was fine. So I waited. After 14 days, my period came. I felt bad. But I encouraged myself because it was too early for my mind to start going wide. I told myself, maybe I didn't plan it well, I didn't time it well, or maybe my husband was stressed, or maybe it wasn't just the right day. So we tried again and again and again, each month, and I was getting the same result: blood. I started questioning everything. Was I doing something wrong? Was it my body? Was it him? At some point, I stopped tracking. I stopped checking dates. I just wanted it to happen naturally. But it didn't. Every month, I got the same disappointment. And then, the pressure that came from my mother-in-law and my mom as well. They all wanted grandchildren. At that point, I still wasn't too worried. I thought it would happen eventually. So we went for tests. Everything came back normal, but still nothing. I Googled, asked questions. I thought it was the sex time. We worked on it. Nothing. I thought it was my diet. I was just thinking about myself because I felt the problem was from me, but I just couldn't prove it. My husband was by my side. I wouldn't exclude that, please. But something was off. He wasn't so interested in having sex anymore because to him it was becoming overwhelming. I'm always demanding for it. I'm always begging him to eat healthy food, what to do and what not to do. Our sex became scripted. At some point, my husband stopped having an erection. At that point, I felt he was cheating, or probably he has a woman and a child elsewhere. That thought alone broke me. I decided to pay close attention to his activities, and guess what? I didn't find anything. I spoke to my mom about it, and she told me to focus more on winning back my husband. Was I losing him then? Yes, I was. So I stopped tracking. We talked more other than sex. I shifted my attention to my masters. Things started to fall back in place. 2 years passed, and then, wow, it finally happened. I took him. I got pregnant. I thought this was it, but the excitement was short. At 14 weeks, I lost the baby. That moment broke me. I felt like getting lost too. The feeling was heavy. Everything felt dead to me. I felt the world was against me at that point. My pastor said it was my sister-in-law that went spiritual. My mom actually believed that. I almost believed unconsciously, even though I doubted at first. My husband said it was stress. Where was the stress? Because I resigned after I tested positive and I did nothing at home. But the doctor said it was fibroid after an evacuation. In my head, I was like, fibroid? How? I went back for more scans and it was confirmed. I had never heard of it before. Probably I did, but I never believed I would be having anything aside from a baby inside my womb. I didn't even understand how it got there. The doctor said it can be hormonal issues, genetics, diet, my pregnancy history. He said a lot, but I wasn't interested at that point. I later had a myectomy. I was terrified at first, but I did it anyways. And thankfully, I went to one of the best clinics in PH. The recovery process was so smooth. I didn't feel much pain at all. I didn't even feel pain at all. The clinic is an IVF clinic, but they also do surgeries. So when I figured that out, something like IVF really existed here, I said no to those thoughts because I'm too young and I can still have my babies without any assistance. Moreover, at that point, I thought IVF was for people that are much more older, you get. Plus, I removed the fibroid, which was a stumbling block, so I was so sure and I believed this was a turning point. So after months of recovery, we decided to try out again and it turned out negative. I felt it was because my body hadn't fully recovered. I tried out again after a few months. Nothing. The pressure became worse after a year. This time around, my mother-in-law wasn't having it at all. She gave me some herbal medication. She fasted and prayed earnestly. Did I doubt God's existence? Yes. Was I mocked? Yes. Was I a shadow of myself? Yes. Did I visit places I swore never to go to? Yes. Fast forward. We thought of adoption, but our both families were against it. Regardless, we applied. One evening, I got a call from the counselor from the clinic where I did my fibroid operation. She reacted to my status and the reaction changed everything entirely. That was the starting point of my IVF journey.